Are you a content creator on YouTube and you realize that suddenly your watch hours start to decrease or to decline? You go to your YouTube studio and you see that it has started declining, especially when you are not yet monetized. This can, affect the pace at which you get to your monetization threshold. So in today's video, I am going to be explaining why your watch hours are decreasing, because this has been very, very disturbing, and I've gotten a lot of questions and complaints as regards this. And also, I'm going to be explaining to you some things that can affect your video performance, because if your video performance is also affected, your watch hours will also be affected. You understand? So if you're just meeting me for the first time, I'm Glory C, and on this channel I explain whatever it is that is helping me to grow on YouTube, and I believe it's going to help you too. All right, let's go. Please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, and you're welcome to join this family. That means subscribe now. Now, the very first reason your watch hours are decreasing is the rate at which YouTube calculates its monetization threshold. Right now, you all know that for you to get monetized, you need to get up to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. But it's not just that. You need to get your 1,000 subscribers and your 4,000 watch hours within the space of 365 days. That is a year. That is the way YouTube counts it. So whatever video that you are creating, and you know that you are looking to get monetized, you're looking to get to that monetization threshold, just ensure that your videos, you gain up to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours from those videos within the space of 365 days, because as soon as your videos start to age over 365 days, automatically the watch hours or the watch time accumulated from those videos will also be deducted from the current total, okay, for your monetization. Do you understand me? Especially if you are not getting a lot of watch hours compared to your older videos. For example, if you uploaded a video, today is is it 14th or 15th of November? I think today is the 14th of November. So now let's 2024. Now let's assume you uploaded a video on the 14th of November 2023, right? And today it's already a year. Automatically, even if you have gotten up to 1,000 watch hours from that particular video, as long as that particular video has exceeded 365 days and you've not gotten to your monetization threshold yet, that 1,000 hours that you already accumulated in that video will be subtracted from your current total of watch hours. I hope you understand. So any watch hour, any videos you're creating and you know that you're not yet monetized, ensure that you get your 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours within the space of 365 days. Now, that's one reason. Another reason your watch hours might be reducing is if you privatize any of your videos. If you make any of your videos private, automatically, because that video is not public, people cannot see it, YouTube is not going to count the watch hours accumulated in that video, because in fact nobody will be able to watch that video. Or maybe you already uploaded it before and then people were watching, you now decided to privatize it. YouTube is not going to count that one because you did not make it public. Do you understand? So it's either your videos are made public or they are unlisted, but as long as your videos are made private, you will not get watch hours from those videos, or the watch hours that you already accumulated from those videos will not be counted. Likewise, if you delete any of your videos, maybe due to one reason or the other, maybe copyright issues, or maybe those videos, the content of those videos that you created maybe some time ago, they do not resonate with what you do on your channel now, you now decided to delete those videos. As you are deleting those videos, automatically your watch hours are also getting deleted. That is just the way it is. So even if you have a copyright claim on a video, there are some ways to actually check if that particular copyright feature can be removed. So you just go onto your YouTube studio and then you remove that particular copyright feature, or you just replace the copyright feature if it's a song or something. Do you understand? As long as the copyright feature can be removed, then you can remove it. No need to delete that particular video. Do you understand? Now, another reason your watch hours could be declining is this one. I got it from someone else's channel. Okay, the person was saying that if you get many people, there are many content creators on YouTube, and of course there are some content creators on YouTube that will also come to your own video, your own channel, and watch some of your videos. Now, if for any reason a particular content creator on YouTube who has watched any of your videos now deletes his or her channel, or something happens and YouTube deletes or takes down that person's channel, automatically the watch hours that you already derived from that person's channel watching your own video will also be deducted from the current total of your watch hours. Do you understand me? So anyone who has been watching your videos and they have a channel on YouTube, as long as their channels have been deleted, automatically the watch hours you've gained from their channels will also be deleted from your own watch hours. So it's not as though you are doing something wrong. And do you understand? Another thing is, if you are getting invalid traffic to your videos, okay, the thing is YouTube audits. YouTube usually audits people's videos. So, and you will notice that if you go to the earn page of your YouTube studio, you will see that today, let's assume today is the 14th of November, the number of watch hours that you're going to be seeing on your YouTube studio earn page is going to be updated 5 days back. You're going to be seeing the 9th of November instead of today, which is the 14th of November. That's the way you're going to see it, because YouTube is giving time to also audit and know where your watch hours are coming from. So if YouTube feels as though these watch hours are invalid, it is automatically going to be deducted from your existing watch hours. Do you understand? So now those are some of the reasons that your watch hours could be reducing. If there is any other reason you feel I did not mention, you can also let me know in the comment section, as we all are learning here. Now, there are some reasons your video performance there are some things that can affect your video performance. Do you understand? That means maybe how much people watch your videos, because how much people watch your videos would also affect how much watch hours you get. The first reason your video performance might be affected either positively or negatively is content changes. When you decide to change your content, maybe you were doing a particular thing before, or you were niched down on a particular thing before, and then you now decided to change, it might affect the rates at which people click on your video to watch. Do you understand? So maybe you change your niche, you change your content, because you already accumulated for yourself a particular audience who are interested in one particular content that you've been dishing out to them. Now, a change in content might not resonate with some of your viewers. They might not be interested in that content. Some of your viewers might not be interested in that content. So it is going to affect how much people spend time or watch your videos. Now, another thing that could affect your video performance is seasonality. Do you understand? Probably there are some times that some people might not actually be very active online. It could be maybe holiday period, or one thing or the other might just cause some people not to be as active as they usually are on YouTube, especially your own viewers. So if something happens and your viewers are not very active on YouTube, it could also affect how your video performs. So your watch hours might not be increasing as they ought to, or as they have been increasing. Do you understand? Sometimes it could be if you are posting your videos at a time when your people are busy, maybe busy at work, or they're sleeping or something. It can affect how much people click on your video to watch your video, and it can also affect how much your video gets recommended. So as such, you're not going to be getting as many viewers, and so why am I saying and so and so? So if you're not getting as many viewers that you used to get before or on other videos, then it is going to affect your watch time. Now, another reason your video performance might be affected is your uploading frequency. Do you understand? So let's assume you used to upload about 4 or 5 times every week, and on a particular week you now decide to upload just one time, just one video that particular week. Automatically it is going to affect how many watch hours you get in that week. Do you understand? So there are some things that can actually affect your video performance or your watch hours. So the more you upload your videos, the more watch time you're going to get, and as such, the more watch hours you're also going to get from that particular video. So your consistency also matters. Another thing is copyright claims. When you have some videos that have copyrighted claims or copyright infringement on those videos, automatically those videos are going to be blocked in certain regions. Do you understand? So if you know that your viewers are from those regions that your videos have already been blocked, automatically they are not going to see your videos, and it's going to affect your watch time, and consequentially it's going to affect your watch hours. So you want to be very careful when filming your videos, so you do not have any copyrighted issues with your videos. I've already taught on one of my videos how you can avoid copyright claims on your videos. So you might want to watch that particular video. Maybe I'll link it up in the description box so you can easily access that particular video. Now that's one thing. Another thing that could also affect your video performance is the watch time you're getting from your subscribers. If many of your subscribers, you upload a particular video and many of them are not interested in that particular video, automatically it is going to affect your watch time because you're not getting as many viewers as you used to get on your other videos. So these are some of the things that can affect your video performance. Aside that, the average view duration matters. Now, average view duration is like the average time spent on watching your videos. Sometimes you might even upload a video that is as long as 10 minutes, but if the average viewer or the average number of viewers that stumble on your video watch your video for maybe just a duration of 2-3 minutes, it is automatically going to affect your own watch hours also, because you're not going to be getting as many watch hours. For example, you upload a 5-minute video. If 12 people watch it, that means, and if 12 people watch the 5 minutes from the beginning to the end, you're going to get 1 hour, right? 1 watch hour from that particular video, because 12 people already watched that 5 minutes video from the beginning to the end. But if those 12 people just watch just a minute, that's you're getting an average view duration of 1 minute from those 12 people. So it is going to affect how many watch hours you get from that particular video. I hope you understand. Now, the last thing I'm going to be talking about is your video length. Also, if you upload very, very short videos, then it might take a lot of time before you get your watch hours. Of course, this doesn't happen 100% of the time, because sometimes you might upload a 3-minute video and you are going to get a lot of views. It's going to go viral, and of course, you're going to get a lot of views from that particular video. But then, if you upload a 3-minute video, right, and you upload a 9-minute video, and you get 1,000 people to watch this 3-minute video from the beginning to the end, and you also get 1,000 people to watch the 9-minute video from the beginning to the end, obviously the watch hours you're going to get from the 2 videos will be different, because one is going to be greater than the other. So these are some of the things that can affect your video performance and that can also affect your watch hours. If you need more tips on how to grow on your channel on YouTube, whatever it is that I'm doing, remember, I teach you. So if you need more tips, do well to watch the playlist on your screen right now. And I also do one-on-one sessions, YouTube class one-on-one sessions with people, where you get to ask me your questions. We go through your channel and all of that. So if you want it, you can just chat me up on Instagram so we can book an appointment. All right. Now, all right, please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up if you have learned something from this video. And if you're not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Subscribe now. As I would always say, I wish you all success on your channels, and do not skip my ads. Thank you very much. I'll see you on my next one. Bye.